From a friend who was there, he said that there was like a lady cop that was, there was a cop that was arguing with the protester, and then she like pushed the girl, and then the girl kind of pushed back, and then there was some punching involved, and then the woman was arrested, and then somebody just grabbed her arm and she was de-arrested. So I think there were a few de-arrests last night. Oh yeah.
Let me tell you a story. I'm gonna 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 tell you a story. Many families from across the country approach national action network led by many families from across the country. National action network led by after much conversation, Al Sharpton did the expected thing and decided. After much conversation, Al Sharpton did the expected thing and decided. How in the world are you going to get justice if you don't want the cases reopened? How in the world are you going to get justice if you don't want the cases reopened? If you don't want to How do you get justice for walking down memory lane? How?
not letting them through. But the police are like slowly moving forward. What are they gonna do, hit people? A lot of people are walking, not letting them through. Now you were let through. You were let through. I mean, it's pretty socially distant. Nobody's marching arm to arm, really, unless you're like with somebody else.
Good. It's fucking lighter than work.
It's yellow.
She's like, oh, you need it for me. I'm like, where's that here?
Yeah, no problem, Madeline. Thank you for watching. I just drank that whole Gatorade in one sip. Yeah.
The cops just decided to
Drive right through the march.
drive right through the march after they started chanting ACAB.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a mood.
That's definitely one of those sets of photos where like that needs an explanation of why I was taking those photos.
So in a way, what we did, what you said earlier, that social distancing was actually kind of a thing. Those were like the earliest people of the march.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, though.
Yeah,
On a
it
bike.
is. I mean, if it's safe enough to be this distant from each other during a march, yeah, 100%.
Everybody should be on bikes.
Yeah. Or scooters or whatever.
Scooters, skateboards. Did you see that that big skateboard march they had?
Say what?
They had like a big skateboard march somewhere.
Oh,
I think it was in like California somewhere. Sorry, let's.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
You cannot rent
Shut
a customized
it
car,
down.
1. 2, my car is in my name, Ariana Fletcher, bitch, don't play with me. Fuck Mario got these motherfuckers so mad. So fucking mad.
Come on, man. Keep it real with yourself first. Like, first keep it real with yourself. Know what's going on, man. You know a nigga ain't never said nothing to you, man. Quit playing with me, man. Then you talking about a feature, man. I don't give a fuck who you name dropping, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you ever done this on with. If I told somebody reached out and said something to me, and I said a price to them or something, that's what it is. How you gonna knock me and get mad? Then you gonna throw somebody in there talking about a car situation, man. Quit playing. You always just mad. This shit so crazy. I'm so tired of these mad, jealous assholes just popping about the woodwork like, I don't even know you. Never talked to you, never DM'd you, never texted you, never received a call from you, never picked up a call. Like, come on, bro.
The people united will never be divided. United will never be defeated. United. Interesting. As you see, the majority of the protesters have gone straight up 9th Street, with some have turned left as they try to warn or signal the group to turn left. Some have stopped in the middle of the road, wondering what is about to happen next. I am not on the bike now. I've left it at close to the destination in which we're going, or I thought that we were going anyway. DC is just absolutely beautiful. Crowd. It's so large.
Donald Trump. Fuck 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 Donald Trump.
Like I had one earlier that.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! These racist cops have got to
What y'all doing? Why y'all? Don't be going to their car, man. What do we want? Justice. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Put them in jail, send them to hell. 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 Put them in jail. 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 Lock them up. Lock them up. Lock them up. Lock them up. Slow down, y'all. We're at the Department of Justice. Look at these big doors. This is our destination. We want justice, y'all. We want justice. This is it. This is the Department of Justice here on your left. We can surround this building until we get these cases reopened. We can surround this building until the cases are reopened. We are flexing our muscles today. We've been asking very nicely, using our First Amendment rights. We want justice, 100%. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? Justice. Oh, stop right here. Stop right here. Sorry. Stop right here, y'all. We're not going much further than this. This is our destination. This is
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of the exploitation Let's see if we can get this stream up to 1,000 views before we lose connection, guys. I want to see the power. I'm putting the power of the boot troop to the test right now. 1,000 viewers. She said fight for the boop. 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 All scammers are bastards.
Interesting, as big as the crowd is that's following the path that I'm currently walking with, there's another group that's also started at the Lincoln Memorial that went a different direction. And you see them, I'm not sure, Mark, you see them meeting up with a larger crowd now. There's so many people involved in this march. It's so beautiful. I had breakfast with Shonda. Shonda. She has that food business, Taste of Victory. Mike, Paul is here as well. You got Butter. I have not seen C-Taz face-to-face here, but I did see C-Taz on a Facebook Live. So he is here with friends. D. Garrett is here, the gentleman from Grayson, Kentucky. Miss Rosie's here. Oh yeah.
Thank you, Kristen, for the Cash App. How's Jazz doing? She's doing good. I haven't seen her since we started. I've been messaging her. Pretty much all the groups got split up, so everyone's kind of on their own right now. I keep running into people and different streamers off and on, but pretty much everyone's on their own right now, so. How's the sound and video looking for you guys?
Highlight where the work song.
How do you know that? I'm just curious. I see a good spot to chill. Let's review through the comments here. Oh, I see. So there's several marches. You saw some headed towards the MLK. It kind of felt like they split up the group a little bit because there's just so many people here. Double entendre. I see you, Waffles. I saw that. Yeah, that would be awesome. I have Restream set up, but the RMTP is not functional, if that makes any sense. It's not connecting to OBS. I tried putting it into RMTP and then like put in the stream key and everything, and then it says cannot establish connection. Just reading through all the comments. I bet you wouldn't enjoy experiencing how smart I actually am until you becoming famous. Flag above you, half staff. I don't know why. Take off your helmet for a while, cool off. That's actually a good idea. It's a good idea. Thank you. It's hot. I still see Trey. So I mean, we're around something. Boop troop. I haven't seen Rosa all day long. Aw, I love you too. Thank you for the kind words. I'm just sitting, taking a minute, cooling off. It's really hot and we've walked a lot. It's good though. I wanted to get in some more. That comment was to troll, but his comment was deleted, so now my comment by itself looks hilarious. Oh, he did the dirty delete, I see. Did the dirty delete. Hopefully you got a screenshot. Go woke, go broke? Where's the ice cream vendors? I don't know. I only have like digital money. I think what we'll do after this is we'll walk down to the MLK memorial and check it out, record it and stuff, see what's up. Seems appropriate. Just waiting for Crow. I don't have any idea where it is, but we'll figure it out. I enjoy your stuff. Thanks. Where are you watching from and what's your mission? First time watching? Oh, where are you from? We're from Portland, Oregon. We've been covering the protests there. This is Crow. And I'm Klitschnikov. And yeah, we're just here in DC covering the greater movement. We've been covering the protest, the movement in Portland. And yeah.
Yeah, so we're seeing what it's like outside of our little bubble of Portland.
Yeah. And what's our mission? We don't really have a mission per se. We're just out here just showing and documenting.
In some ways, I think we came out here with an expectation that we'd get a feeling for people's perspectives on what's going on in Portland, or like people's perspective on the broader movement. We've done quite a few interviews today, not so much recently, just because we've been trying to catch up with the march, but...
Hey y'all, thanks for being here. Thank you. Any property tagged up yet? I have not seen one tag anywhere in the whole city.
I've seen a little bit of spray paint in the middle of the roads, but like,
yeah,
nothing serious.
There was that one wall, but it was like very purposeful.
Yeah, and it was all like boards.
Yeah. So no. Thanks for being here. Thanks. Good to see. Love you, Crow. The protests? You mean the riots? Oh, please. You may want to pull the neck wrap off for a few. Having your neck covered increases your heat big time. I'm okay. It's my mask. So if I take it off, I'll have to put it back on.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, though. Thanks for the... Here, I'll do this. That's... Crow is the best. They love you.
We gotta do something different. We know their names. We know their names. We gotta do something different. I know what's going on. I know the laws don't work. The justice system don't work.
Something's going on upstate. We don't know what's going on. I start calling my mother, blowing her up, no answer. That was at 4 in the afternoon. We don't get calls from the authorities until 10 o'clock at night. When they call my sister, they go to her apartment in Bronx, New York. They sit my sister down and they tell her, we're sorry to inform you, but your mother had to be shot and she was killed because she had a gun to her head in the living room and she pointed it at the officer. So we drove upstate New York for 7 hours thinking my mother had killed herself. We show up to the medical examiner to identify my mother's body. You are not allowed to identify her body. There is a current investigation. Go to state police. Okay. We go to state police. Do we get information? No. Instead, we walk in, we wait about for an hour. Then they finally decide to bring us into the office. And when they bring us into the office, they split me and my family members up and basically started interrogating us. Why was your mother living up here? What does she want to do up here? Every question that had nothing to do with why my mother was killed.
Thank you, Claire. I just got that donation. Thank you.
Still? Okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
You're allowed to go to the apartment and grab some things. Cool. We go to the apartment. We start shuffling things around, not realizing, crap, we need to get lawyers. We need to conduct our own investigation. So they let us into the crime scene so that we can contaminate it. But the real thing is, they contaminated it first. Because when I entered the apartment, it clicked that something was wrong because her bed was missing. And that's when it all switched for me. And that's when we decided we need to get lawyers. Our lawyers brought us to Sharpton. We stood with Sharpton at National Action Network. He stood with us. We told her story. Has he repeated her name since that day? Not once. Not once. Now it doesn't end there. I got more details for you. After my mother was shot, during a wellness check, by the way, there's an ambulance that's dispatched to the site. So there was an ambulance sitting outside of my mother's apartment. They decided to wait for 10 minutes until they called that ambulance. My mother was still breathing after she was shot, but they waited 10 minutes. Why? They wanted her to die? That's what I think. She might have known something. I don't know. She was being harassed by her co-workers in Rochester, New York. Oh, it's a fact. It's a fact. So 10 minutes, instead, what do? They call for backup first. So months go by, in 6 months, they ruled the officer justified. He acted in self-defense. My mother was pointing her gun at him. But ballistic forensics, the same pathologist that did George Floyd's autopsy, did my mother's autopsy. And in his professional opinion, she was shot first, and her gun went off as a reaction to being shot. Her gun was underneath her pillow. The bullet went out the window the opposite direction of the officer. So 6 months, no justice, a civil case going on, but to me, that's not justice. So I share my story with all you today, and the reason why I stand here and every protest that I go to and share my mother's story is because it's not just her story. There are thousands on thousands on thousands on thousands of stories that we never even heard of. The media wants to keep our eyes closed. They only want to highlight the ones that they want to highlight. Yep. The media is false all around. Don't let them tell you this one's fake news, but this one's real news. They're all fake news. So I stand here for the thousands of Sandys we never even heard of. So, with that, all the cases need to be reopened. All the officers need to be prosecuted. And not only that, officers are not allowed to retire with benefits and pensions and all that stuff.
We're on the corner of 9th and...
No, the families are the ones with the PTSD. They deserve the money that officer worked so hard for to then take the life of one person, but not one person, maybe 2, 3, 4, but then not even counting the countless number of people that officer abused. That's where that money should go.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I thank you all. God bless you all. Let's reopen all the cases. Say her name, Sandy G. Say her name. Sandy G. Say her name. Sandy G. Say her name. Sandy G.
We want to invite up another mother from the local area.
I think the rest of the group went this way.
Hi everybody. My name is Vanessa Caddy. These are my 3 sons.
We're gonna see if we can march.
3 sons. They are my 3 sons. I'm with Every Case Matter. I am talking about community violence because not only that police brutality out here, but community violence has amped up more since the corona. So I am here speaking on community violence because my sons are due to genocide. It doesn't matter. I am a black mother. I had 3 sons. They are gone. They're not here. I am in this fight because every case matters. I am a mother for children lost. They don't hurt. I fight for everybody, so it doesn't matter. So I'm here to say that every case matters. Still fight because I have a problem with I have to still wake up. I have nieces and babies and stuff. When you have fear in your feet to wake up being black, to get up, to go out the door, just to know that when you step out the door, you might be killed. You don't know if you're not coming back home. You don't know if you're going to go to the store. You don't know nothing. You can be killed inside the bed while you're sleeping. It's nothing. I am black. I am tired. I am so sick and tired. My mother now was a generation of this. Why can't my generation live on? Our generation got to be stopped. This is not acceptable, and all cases need to be reopened. Every case matters. Every case matters.
I just want to introduce this sister.
So do not leave here today. Do not leave here today without connecting with another city, because we are all connected. Because how many of you felt activated this summer? You didn't sign up for activism, but you were activated this summer. How many of you were activated? Yeah. I mean, we all know that the movement has been going on for a long time, right? But there was something that broke in us this summer. And so the healing of that brokenness is being out into the streets. The healing of that brokenness is doing something about it and not staying silent. So what we must do is continue to move forward by voting, by protesting, by holding them to their feet, holding the fire to their feet. Yes? Come on! Yes and yes. So now, what I want to see is I want to teach you all this one right quick. I want you to repeat after me. When I say Black Lives, you say matter. Black Lives. Black Lives. Children. Black children. Black women. Black women.
Definitely a West Coast girl.
Children, black trans, black trans, black women, black women, black lives, black trans, black children, black lives. We can't forget the real reason that voice all here today. We are celebrating the 57th anniversary of the INWC. So if we can get along with ourselves, what we had is the human spirit.
Guys, the moment of silence. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. That one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream.
About 55 minutes long. We wasn't going to play the whole speech. But we all know how it ends. So I need y'all to say it with me. We are alive! We are alive! We are alive! Thank God Almighty, we are free alive! Thank God Almighty, we are free sharing the mic. We are going to share the mic. We do not want to hold on to ourselves. It's not about us. It's not just about New York. We want to share this mic. So real quick, if you're from New York City, you got to get back to your buses now. Contact your bus captain. Get back to your buses now. You're from New York City. Contact your bus captain and get back now. If you're on the bus. So we about to pass the mic over to a young woman from Oklahoma City. Where you at, little lady?
Hello, you guys. My name is Sincere Terry, and I'm a 19-year-old activist from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It's so glad I'm so happy to see all these black folks together. It's wonderful. But I came up here today to tell y'all I'm currently facing 10 years in penitentiary for protesting this year. Our district attorney, David Prater, went around because we started speaking out against the government and called him out for the justice for Isaiah Lewis. He was a 17-year-old black man, black teenager, murdered in the police department in Oklahoma City. Like I said, I'm 19 years old, facing 10 years in the penitentiary for quote-unquote inciting a riot because I'm speaking out against the government. We came out here to raise attention so that we can get in all states to know, so we can bring awareness that Oklahoma City is going bad. Our district attorney, the whole Oklahoma is white supremacists. They do not care about our black people at all. And they are trying to get us from a young age in Oklahoma City. Like I said, I'm 19, I'm a young activist. I started the movement there. And ever since I started, I've been there. They're trying to lock us up, but we won't stop. They need to understand this is a whole different generation. This generation will not City got a man currently on death row. His name is Julius Young. Like I said, I'm 19 years old. He was 18 when he first got in there. He is my mama's age. He is an innocent black man. They quote unquote said that he murdered somebody. All they had was evidence on a bandana, but he had he was at home eating spaghetti with his family. They did not let his family go up and talk to him. The jury said that the jury was wrong, and so they were just holding him in there on death row. His name is Julius Jones. Look up the case. Go sign his petition. We need to get him free. He's a black man who's been incarcerated over 20 years, and he is innocent. Free Julius Jones and have all charges y'all from peaceful protesters.
If anybody from another state wants to
Hey y'all, actually I'm originally from DC. I'm a DC native, born and raised. Let's go. I am currently living out in San Francisco, California, where gentrification happened there like a tidal wave that just shook the whole city. One thing I want to say as a high school teacher, the one thing I notice in my students is that they want change, but they don't believe they deserve it. And when I look around the country, we want justice, but we don't feel like we deserve it. And that is the difference. If we actually knew what we deserve and what we were worth, we would be doing more than just showing up for one day. We would be tearing this joint down. Self-actualization is the way you disrupt and deconstruct a system. You have to know that you are worth it. Y'all have to do more than work. You need to meditate. You need to read. You need to say, I love myself enough to want more for my kids. Y'all have to know. This is not only a battle against the system, it's a battle of our own fears, our own insecurities, what we are capable of doing. Listen, this is more than a systemic battle. It is internalized oppression that we are facing. You have to get into the right mindset and love yourself. Know that you are worth it. Because when the time comes, this ain't nothing. This is not nothing. This is not even the war. The war is just starting. When the war kicks off, you cannot hide behind a phone. Your ass need to be running down streets like it's everything. We're outside. You are worth the same as I am, so I got your back, you got mine. We determine what this government and what this country is. This country is a social contract. They already broke it. We need to build it. We need to rewrite the contract. When we rewrite it, we need to know exactly what we asking for, and now, goddamn it, we gonna get it.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black women matter. Black women matter. Black women matter. Hi everybody, I'm Caroline. I'm the founder of Black Women's March New York. We're proud of you to remain
powerful. That was powerful.
Power to change. We just have to be stubborn enough. We just have to be strong enough. We just have to be relentless. Black lives. Black lives. Thank you all. I pass the mic to the next person. Black women matter.
Oh, that was powerful.
Once again, New York City, if you are expecting a bus, text your bus captain. You guys, your buses are leaving at 5:30. Text your Southwest 14th Street.
Man, that was powerful.
14th Street Southwest and Independence. I'm sorry, if you're from New York City and you're getting on the buses, it is 14th Street Southwest for Manhattan and Brooklyn buses. Queens go to Union Station, right next to Washington Monument.
I knew that. I was just making sure y'all knew. What's up, y'all? Alright, so I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. So I am 17, so I'm young, I'm a baby. Hello. That's okay. There's been so much talk about how voting is going to give us this romantic change, and people are romanticizing the idea of youth activism and how it pushes for change. But let's make something very clear. I don't want to be here. I'd rather be a child and have my childhood, but I'm here fighting for my life because of circumstances that I'm not in charge of. And to make it worse, we have a trash president, a trash system, and we expect these people, these magical people, to come in and save us from a system that they created, and that's not how that works. So, with that being said, if it's cool with y'all, I just want to share a little poem because I am a poet. Come on! Damn, where's the White House? Donnie! Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Alright, so I like my crowd loud, so if y'all like a line or something, can I hear y'all snap? Y'all know how to snap when y'all snap? Damn, everybody snapping, I like y'all. Alright, when y'all hear something that y'all like, y'all gotta give me that good chocolate feel, like when you eat some food and it's so good, like, My favorite one, you take she, because women are amazing, and you take Jesus, because God is good. And you combine it.
Come on.
You go, Jesus, and there you go, Jesus. Jesus. All right, I'm going to start this song and get out of your way. It must be nice, Mr. President, to be a man of orange tint hating people of color. You pour into an entire system, so you pour your white privilege on our oppression and call it Creole, call it mestizo, this Melania not an immigrant. Or have you whitewashed, convinced her otherwise is struggle not America's native tongue? Can you even spell struggle? We went from sitting on the back of the bus to laying in the front of the morgue, taken out of this battle-turned war, and I refuse to live in a country where my occupation is telling you that I am enough, that he is enough, that we are enough, and yet here I am, trying to convince you, Donnie, that I am fit enough to live in a country that I've spilled blood, sweat, and tears for. Your founding fathers planted their seed in America's roots, but a flower cannot grow if it is constantly trampled on. But you make sure to grow your trees and have it hang from them like strange fruits. Let a poem be a bullet. Let my house be sunburned. Let this poem be the assassination, the seizing of this ass as a nation, our new be free. Let our homes be brave, the streets paved from blood from our brothers who have prayed on instead of prayed for. There's like force concentrated on your concentration camps that you don't even know the dirt they dig is for your burial, and it's a miracle. I am still here, but I guess when Obama left, he took our voices with us, so when money talks, all we can do is listen. We gotta wait for a president and wonder why women are being beaten, raped, and thrown in jail. We gotta Cheeto for a president with dust for brains and wonder how it's so insane that the people who come in to asylum are being turned away at the border, so let their tombstones be a bullet. be gun barrel. Let all fight be the assassination, the seizing of this ass as a nation, our new proclamation for a race that has gained its emancipation. Let America be free from you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Denari. I'm from Southeast DC. I'm going to share
That's right, the young generation.
take care of our mental health while we out there. My mind keeps trying to tell my body to kill itself, but my body said no. My mind was persistent and screamed from inside until I felt resistance. On November 2018, I attempted to let go. But I survived, and that was when I realized that my destiny has not been fulfilled, and my soul was too strong to kill. No racist, no sexist, no homophobe, no injustice could defeat me. All of that hate was beneath me. So I had to retreat and remember that I am the rose that grew from the concrete. Through all of that pain, I still came out on top. You don't want to die, you want the pain to stop. You don't need to die, you need to remember who you are. Do you remember? Do you remember how much you loved yourself before this world showed you how much it hated you? Do you remember how you stood tall with your head held high before this world became too ugly to look in the eye? Before you thought it would be better to just die? If you can't remember, let me remind you. Your black skin is not a threat, it is your armor. Built from the strength and the sacrifices of your ancestors, so you better wear it with honor. Your homosexuality is not a disease. It is a love that is free. A love so real that it challenges the norm. Love is love in each and every form. Your womanhood is not to be subjected to the pleasures of men. You're gay anyway, so you don't give a fuck about pleasing men. And men, how dare you try to dictate which places a woman is allowed to exist when it was a woman that allowed you to exist. Because she didn't want to, she didn't want to. Because what a woman does with her body is her choice. Her body, her choice. Her body, her choice. And his body chose to keep fighting and not lose her voice.
I want the microphone. You want the microphone?
Hey, I don't mind me, you know what I'm saying? I just been stepping, you know what I'm saying? I'm drink. I've been out here stepping for my people all day. Hey, y'all, give yourself a hand for stepping. Hey, y'all repeat after me after I do this speech. I am the revolutionary. I am the revolutionary. Hold your fist up while you do it. I am the revolutionary. 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 All right, y'all. Hold on, what's that?
We were out here before they even
Still feel like Hi, I'm Austin. I'm 24 years old. I'm a 24-year-old young king that pushes for equality, unity, and justice for all the injustice cases around the world. It's sad that black people are still fighting for our rights in 2020. It's sad that I wake up every day and deal with racism on occasion. On occasion, waking up to another black man / woman being tortured behind or killed in the hands of law enforcement. It's sad that I have to worry about the police being called on me for being black. It's sad that police brutality is a thing now. It's sad that I'm writing this. On May 30th, 2020, in Oklahoma City, I was wrongfully charged with incitement of a riot as if I was a terrorist planning an act of harm. I was told in Edmond while trying to seek justice for Isaiah Lewis, which was another unarmed, naked black man in Edmond, Oklahoma that got killed in the hands of police with no justice. I was targeted and told I fit the description of another black man. I'm sure y'all heard that before. I was told the U.S. Marshals was out looking for me, and they came to my house 30 deep with guns drawn for one black man that fit the description. I wasn't there and had proof of me working out when I was at this situation when it took place while being black. I was haunted as if I was an animal for 5 days until I surrendered myself at the Oklahoma County Jail. Then all of a sudden the charges got dropped. Then I thought maybe they wanted to silence us, but they won't silence me. I have nightmares and sleepless nights because I fit the description. I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night shaking due to I fit the description. Sometimes I ask God, why? Why me? Because I fit the description. I've been brutally scarred and never will I ever be the same until justice is served. We are human. We are not animals. Let my people live, not die.
Come on, King.
Come on, black man.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace. No justice.
Yo, power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Power to the people.
More time. Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Hello, yo, power to the people!
Power to the people!
Listen, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I was standing up here, I had chills. Because I never thought I would be standing up here at the same place where Martin Luther King spoke. I only saw that on television. Just standing here with all of y'all, I feel so empowered. I feel so inspired. I feel
I'm
like
thinking about it
right now. And it's so inspiring to see so many people come together and fight together. Like fuck the system, fuck the oppression, fuck the inequality. There's power to the fucking people, man.
Boop troop. Yeah, please share if you can.
Black lives matter.
Thank you, Kip and Hamish.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Even with those people.
Black lives matter.
Black Lives Matter. So right now I'm just basically letting the crowd pass, get back to the back, and then, you know, I'll be moving around after that. Just kind of want to show you guys, everybody, walking. Yeah, great crowd turned out today. Quite a bit of people. This is considered March on Portland. Boop! What's up, Robert? Boop troop! KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA.
No KKK, no fascist USA. No cops, no KKK, no fascist USA. No cops,
no cops. Take to the streets and don't say the rest.
Take to the streets and start the police.
Take it to the streets, arrest the police.
We believe in hope. We believe in hope. That's what I'm saying in Boston, because, you know, the police are saying that hope wasn't there. Hope from the very beginning has never changed the story. She always said she was there. And either you believe in the police or you believe in hope. And for us, it's pretty simple. We believe in hope. So we want one family member to speak. Jenny Ruiz, she came from California, all the way from California. So let's give her a lot of love and hear her story. And then we're just going to have a couple more people speaking, and we're going to wrap up.
Hi guys. Let me take this off. I better understand. My name is Jenny Reese, and I traveled out here from Porterville, California, in support of mass action and all the families impacted by police violence. My little brother, Charles Salinas, was a Marine Corps veteran. Hey! Really nice guy. He just had a little drinking problem. He had PTSD, and he had clinical depression. The police officers that killed my brother knew my brother. They had a lot of contact with him because they would pick him up, throw him in the drunk tank, sober him up, and kick him out the next day. They all knew him. The day that my brother was killed, he called the police because he was having a mental health crisis. Guys, I can't stress this enough. The cops have no business being around somebody who is in crisis. Someone in mental health crisis needs a crisis worker. Somebody who's trained. Long story short, Charlie called 911 on himself, stated he was suicidal. The cops responded, chased him down an alley a block away from where we grew up. I think my brother was just kind of doing a little trip down memory lane because he was really despondent. They corralled him. They had him in a little, like a walled-in little yard, and according to them, tried to talk him down. According to the people on the scene, they chased him. They were yelling at him from all directions because they surrounded him. They had him kind of like in a semicircle. And then just out of the blue started shooting at him. One of the cops on the scene was a sheriff's department officer who responded in support of the call. He told us, and he told the jury in our civil trial, that he doesn't know why the other officers opened up, because Charlie was standing there attempting to comply. Mind you, my brother was drunk off his ass. He was .30, which is almost comatose. And he was trying to comply with their screaming orders. He says my brother was standing there, hands up, out in open, and the next thing that he knew, 4 officers opened fire. They basically shot my brother's face off. We couldn't have an open casket in the trial. when they were testifying, and the cop giggled when he said it. He says, yeah, he goes, we kind of knew that, you know, he was dead because his eye rolled out of his head. My sister's sitting there, I'm sitting there, my brothers are sitting there, family friends are sitting there, and this guy's standing up there giggling about it. I can't even tell you. I mean, I know that some of you guys out here know how painful this is. How hard it is to talk about it. And what happened to us is 8.5 years ago. I can't even imagine somebody that it just happened to. You have to process this. You have to get past all of that grief, all of that anger. And then you have to make up your mind that you need to stand up and you need to speak out. You need to get out there and you need to make people open their eyes. Look what's happening in the last month. How many people have been killed? You got people running around loose like in, where's that place at where that young kid killed those 2 people? Kenosha. Why didn't they shoot that guy? He's running down the street with a long rifle. Why? How come he wasn't shot? And then you get this other man that's just walking away, not even facing them. He gets shot 7 times in the back. Something's going on. So, I'm out here in support. I'm out here to fight. Not for just me, but for everybody. We need to change the laws. We need to change legislation. We need to change the language that's used in these investigations and stuff. You know, thank you for listening to me. Thank you guys for giving me an opportunity to tell you guys what happened to me. No justice, no peace.
Justice, no peace. So we prosecute the police. No
Prosecute the police. Tony Salis, say his name.
Tony Salis.
Yeah, let's give it up for James Reese for coming all the way from California. Fight for everyone, for her brother and everyone. And that's what this is. Justice for all. I just want to bring up one other group that helped us organize this. And that's Frederick United. They want to say a few words.
Alright, so we're Frederick United. We come from Frederick, Maryland. It's about an hour or so from here. It is nice to see all these beautiful people out here, but we really need your help where we're from too. In Frederick County, we have a racist sheriff. He is known to barack and just terrorize the black and brown community where we're from. And we're having an event next weekend. That is September the 5th. We're going to upload it to our Facebook and our Instagram account because we're trying to be a little secretive. Because we also deal with other people that are not our friends either.
Louder.
You have Roger Kelly, who is he was part of the KKK, and he does a lot that was out there. And while we were there, we had dog shit thrown at us. We were called niggers. We were called faggots. I was told that my life personally did not matter when I asked. We had 6 officers on the other side with the people who were doing that stuff. But while on the side we're on, we had 2 scrawny-ass individuals, officers, that did nothing. Nothing was said, nothing was done. They were allowed to treat us like shit for 4 hours straight. Then we were escorted out with a Confederate flag with a trout on it. Do y'all know the lifespan of a trout? 14 years. Longer than the Confederacy, if y'all didn't know. So we would like you guys to come out and support us there. Again, the information for that is going to be on Frederick United's Instagram as well as Facebook. Something else I wanted to talk about, it's great us getting out here and organizing and doing stuff separately all over the place. But why the fuck was Al Sharpton able to come to the DMV and have an event here and all those people turn out? You got organizations right here busting their ass on a regular basis for our community. How can they come in? A man has done nothing for our community. Jesse Jackson's another one that has done nothing for our community. 27 years old, and I will never forget the look on my grandmother's face when you would see these people on TV talking truth, so they thought, and not actually doing anything. A lot of the mothers that you guys did, unfortunately, did not get an opportunity to meet. Miss Gina Best, if you don't know anything about that woman, you need to start to figure her out. Her daughter's name was India Hager. Can you say her name? India Hager. Say her name. India Hager. India Hager served and fought for our country, and they killed her. They slaughtered her. It was like a trophy killing. When you go and you hunt somebody down, could you imagine? What do you think her last thoughts were? She was not expecting them. She had her infant child in the back seat with her. She was taking her child around, trying to introduce the baby to the other side of the family that he did not know. They pulled up behind her, I think it was at 7-Eleven, and threw just all this different stuff at her, shot her up so badly that when the baby went into, had a foster care person or a representative come and take care of him, they were picking the pieces of flesh out of his hair. Damn. That has got to stop. And people like Al Sharpton who laugh in the faces of these moms because they're not public. They're not well known. They're not your Breonna Taylors or your George Floyd. Thank you. They're not your Emmett Till is another one. You still fighting for fucking Emmett Till. Does that not make anybody else mad but just me? Yes. Our backs built this land. This land is stolen from our Native American brothers and sisters. Yes. Seriously, treat our people like this. Right. We need to unite as a community. You realize how tight their ship is. They make sure they know the numbers. They know who's going to be there. We as organizations, as people coming to unite, need to be tighter than that. You need to communicate. Connect with people in your city. Connect with other organizations. That's how you get this shit done. Otherwise, we will continue to fight. Where I have children, they will continue to have to fight. And they should have to deal with this shit. So again, thank you. We're Frederick United, and thank you.
Right, Frederick! Thank you, Frederick United. And, yo, we've been out here a long time, but how long are we going to keep protesting? Till we win. All right? You tired? I know we're sick and tired, but we ain't tired enough to give up. So we're going to keep fighting until we win, y'all. So we definitely want to give special thanks to all the families and victims of police brutality who came and spoke and who've been trying to raise our consciousness of what's going on. Salute all of you for supporting this action. And I hope that we can continue to build this movement. A big part of what needs to change is in every city, we have to get behind the families and the victims of police brutality. When this becomes, since everyone's talking about it, but in every community there's a victim somewhere. And in a lot of cases, they don't have any backing, and we need to support them because fighting for justice for them is how we fight for justice for all. It's how we uphold our rights, how we uphold our dignity and humanity. And it's not just about a few families, it's about all of us. It's about all of our rights are at stake here. So I salute all y'all for being a part of this, and I hope that we can build on this and we can keep this pressure on and turn it up till we win. So we're gonna wrap up this. But it's been amazing. Definitely want to thank Every Case Matters crew, Fredericksburg United, West Wednesdays, all the families. I want to give a shout out to the Cincinnati crew who came out and supported, and the Minnesota crew, Taking E Nation. We all got together July 11th and 12th. Some of us worked on this last month. And we were able to have a Mother's March in Minneapolis of over 100 families from across the country. And that's where we really made it clear to everyone that reopen the case is a central demand for all these family members. So you can't really say justice for so-and-so unless you really mean justice equals prosecution of the police. It doesn't equal some symbolic law in somebody's name. We need real justice for the crime that was committed, not just lip service. And that's why reopening the cases is so important. If it was just one case,
it may not be that big a deal, but when you consider it's thousands of cases, thousands, you realize how important it is and how each one of these thousands of police officers and their families and their communities and their backers have a stake in perpetuating the lie, and perpetuating the oppression. We need to isolate them, expose them, and win over all the rest of the world to our side. And just push them out the way and get on to the future that we all deserve. So we're gonna wrap it up. Thank y'all for support. It meant so much for these families. A lot of them don't get the attention that they deserve. But actually, a lot of families, even those that were on the stage, they all do support reopening cases, even if they weren't allowed to say it at the podium. But it's very much, you ask any family, most likely they never even got to try. But, you know, they're all fighting for justice. And that's the center of this. And justice means prosecution of the police, conviction of the police. And in order to do that, we have to reopen all these cases. And remember, we're not just after the police, it's everyone who's part of this cover-up. So there's a lot of people that get out of it, get away with their participation in the crime. You know, the partners that help concoct the alibi, the medical examiner that, you know, messes with the examination, the prosecutors who don't want to indict, the judges who will mess up or dismiss any sentencing, even with the conviction. We've seen that. And of course, these politicians that cover it up. The case of Laquan McDonald in Chicago is one of the best examples, where the entire city council and the mayor were all involved in the cover-up, and it took actually a viral video from a FOIA request, a Freedom of Information request by a reporter to expose this. You know, Laquan McDonald was unarmed and he got shot 16 times. But all of them should have been arrested, not just the police officer who did it. And that's what we're saying. This is the kind of fight we have to wage for justice. So thank y'all. I'm gonna wrap up and hope to see y'all in some other place in the streets soon.
Reopen the cases when? Now! Reopen them when? Now! When are we reopening the cases? Now! What do we want? Thank you everybody for coming out to support. I encourage anybody who's taking off to leave together in a group, don't leave alone. Take care of each other.
All right, y'all, mass action. Here we win. our children. Ethiopian Prime Minister is a terrorist. Ethiopian Prime Minister is Justin Trudeau is called supporting the terrorist government. Justin Trudeau, we are asking you to condemn the killing. Justin Trudeau, we know you believe. And killing. Justin Trudeau, you don't believe in killing. Please condemn the killing in Ethiopia. The Ethiopian Prime Minister, number one killer in East Africa. This is true. Canadian, can you hear us? We are on the street. Not just like that. We are here because our women raped by Ethiopian military. Our women raped by Ethiopian military. Our women killed by Ethiopian military. Canada, shout Canada. Canada, Canada, can you hear me? Say, can you hear me? We are here because we are being killed back home. I am just a walking, but I'm not happy person. We are not happy person because our family dying. We are asking Justin Trudeau everywhere in Canada. Our voice must be heard. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, you must come out and condemn the killing by Ethiopian military. Ethiopian Prime Minister, killing our children. Ethiopian Prime Minister, killing our mother. Ethiopian Prime Minister, Ethiopian Prime Minister, killing our children. Ethiopian Prime Minister, killing our family member. Oromo maatiin keenya nurraa du'aan jiru. Dhagahi duutii mari'attee nuftu. Namni hin duune hin jiru. Yoo duute seenaa hojjattee du'uun bareeda. Ila wanti biyyatti godhamaa jiru waan salphaa miti. Oromoon tokko tokko bayuu sodaateera. Haqafu. Maaliif maatii kiyya nagaraa ajjeesan jedhee sheemooniin jedhame sodaattuun akkanaatu hin barbaachisu. No, we have to say this. Oromo, look, these are our kids. These are our children. These are our brothers. These are our sisters being killed by Ethiopian military. Ethiopian military, every of you go back, please. We need the media to take this picture. This is a genocide. We have to expose. We are going to expose the killing in Ethiopia. So go back, please. Please, those people who have a best, push them. What do you do when you do Basika? Dareno Kesan Okaba. Picheri Kana, Media Narga Chukaba. Ila,
mootummaa Itoophiyaa saaxiluu qabna ajjeechaa biyya keessa deemaaf nu waqti qoon nu godhuu dandeenyu sagalee uummata keenyaatii ta'u dhaga'i Oromoo ilaa Oromoo wanti nutti deemu jiru waan xiqqoo miti waan nu raffisuu qabu miti ofiin jaalatiin Oromoo kamanatti absillee dhaga'i dalagaa ta'ee fi guyya guyyaan iyyi mootummaa Kanaadaatti bakka jirtutti mootummaa biyyatti iyyuun keennan dhagama rabbillee nu dhagaa dhugaanillee ni iyyiti dhaga'i.
So many cars have showed up? Right. Is March coming through here or? Right, okay. Right, okay. It's a lot of them all of a sudden. Yeah, we were here for like an hour and a half, nobody, and then, yeah. Thanks. Which direction was the movement coming from, you know? Officer, which direction was the movement coming from? I don't know what's going on.
Are you doing a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Picking up an online order? No problem. It'll just be a moment. You know, we've got more convenient ways to shop besides our same-day store pickup. You can also shop from your car with our free curbside pickup. Or you can even shop completely from home with our free next-day delivery. Just order by 10 p.m. on AutoZone.com. Getting the job done just got easier. Free next-day delivery on eligible orders. Restrictions at AutoZone.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
So I'm just staying live because I think a movement might be happening in this particular direction.
Hat matching the shirt, this top. Because I wasn't planning to take the shirt off. But this matches perfect. Oh yeah. Literally. John's what's up?
You just have to play with it. Yep.
Yeah, for real, bro. We just walk around in shorts and like shorts and no
You're
shirt.
glowing, right? Look at me. I'm glowing.
I'll just
Someone
like,
screenshot this.
Press on my chest and just walk around like that.
Boopity boopity boop. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out, just chilling. My husband came around the corner and said, "Who's looking for me?" Oh, when I said his name. Sorry, Sean. Hi guys, what's up, Elena? Portland is still marching. There's a healthy crowd, really. Oh yeah, Portland's marching right now in solidarity. Yeah, he said there's a really healthy crowd. Well, not he, but whoever said that.
I don't know about you.
Where are you guys? We're right
I'm
next.
with Trey
We're right
right
next to
now.
the White House, on the corner of 15th and whatever that other road is.
Yeah, it might have been Tyshawn, because I know that they're about to go to dinner.
We're just waiting for a ride, and then we're gonna end the stream, go home, go get some dinner, refresh up, and then come back out tonight.
All right. Well.
9-4 dispatch. You can change this to a traffic.
You guys want to see a cool view?
And you can leave us on this call for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm planning on being at the plaza at 7.
Yeah, I see now. Yeah. Yeah, we're right in front of the White House.
Honestly, so here's.
We love you. I love you, Heather. What's up, man? You doing all right today? Yeah, I'm doing good, Cody. It's just super hot, very humid. It's like 97 degrees right now. Your boy's glowing.
Okay. So when you came over to the plaza,
You're living awesome.
For now, let's do that.
Just do it for now.
And then we'll figure it out.
No way I can get
okay, cool.
vehicles in if I have to.
Thank you so much. Hey, y'all, check it out. If y'all could get in y'all cars, how y'all doing? And park on this street right here in front of that van all the way to the police car. And we gonna figure out where y'all gonna park in a minute. Are you?
Oh, we made it on time. But everybody else hey.
I'm big done, bro. I need that what's the name? That biofreeze, bro.
Yeah. Let's get off the shop.
Hey, hold on, let me take this off. Come on. You can take this shit down.
We done took it to the streets, now we in DC. Hey, hey, hey.
306, reckless on the interstate.
No, I'll take this. Are you AJ?
No, but AJ not paying attention.
AJ,
Cafe 158. Cell phone Cafe 158. A green tanker says a red tanker keeps trying to push him into other lanes.
Oh, huh.
Here, you were supposed to take all of this. All of it.
Deep thought. We made it, y'all. We made it. That's it.
You still have him on the line. Hey, you want a picture?
Oh, I got this stuff right now.
Affirmative, passing 344 now.
Why is it one just stop so we don't have a problem?
Hold this. Hold this Oh, this your dad's stuff, Encino stuff.
I'm trying to tell you, yeah.
And the law.
I'm breaking with nothing. And you know what? That's the best shirt. I'm
I did not just let them drop all of this in my hand. My bad, y'all. Take y'all photo. This ugly ass photo y'all finna take. Juice.
Dispatch to 906.
906.
You see one half of the civil at your PD counter. The state judge husband's trying to take back the 12-gauge gun that he bought her as a gift. One half.
That's foreign route.
No, everyone had one. Somebody. And they had the jail too. This is the jail.
10-4.
Speak at 10 o'clock, y'all.
They're continuing. Well, if that's from Illinois, I'm not going to pick up home.
Yeah, we sounds like we're disconnecting now.
You download the app and then you scan it.
So, do you know if it goes about a minute or when you stop?
Usually about a minute, but you can stop it and stuff. But it's cheap though. They cheap. How you doing?
Here go your son, mama.
How you doing?
Just taking that mask off. Here go your son, mama.
Hey, mama.
He got us through. We made it.
Hey, mama. How you doing?
Oh, he gonna do another interview, mama. I'm gonna go to see that lady.
Let me see. But yeah, mama, we made it, mama.
506. Now 6
She said, "Holla."
Put that 8. We'll take this call. That's copy.
Is she tired? Yeah. Oh my God.
Thank you, mama. I can't hear you, but I can feel your emotions.
Right. Mama, let him do the interview. let him talk to his kid. You want to get this out.
14.
They're going to edit it, right? Okay. All right. Test it.
Oh, I can take this off.
Test it.
What's your name, brother?
Frank Nitty. Frank Nitty, Frank. N-I-T-T-Y. N-I-T-T-Y.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your real name?
I mean, yeah.
What's your name, brother? I mean,
that's what everybody know me.
Okay.
That's my community.
Okay.
That's my brand.
Okay.
I got like 100,000 followers.
You know who Frank Nitty is,
yeah.
right? He was a white killer for the mob.
Yeah, I know about that dude. I think it's spelled with an I though.
You just put it in.
N-I-T-T-I, I think.
I got most of it, yeah. Okay. Where you from, man?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay. Like that.
I'm sure it was some black Frank Nitties first. You know, white people took everything from us.
Yeah, no, he was the first white nitty. He was a horrible person. But anyway.
Okay, count it down.
Ready? All right, that's down. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
So Frank, you came all the way down here from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Why?
Well, we've been protesting. We have a lot of people that have died by the hands of the police that we never got justice for. So when what happened to George Floyd, it was more clear. It was like no way they should be able to get around this murder. Even though we know all the other times black people get murdered in this country, it was clear that they shouldn't have got around that one either. But it was clear he had made no threat. There was no way for them to say that. So to see what happened to him and no charge to be brought in the beginning was really egregious. So we started marching in Milwaukee along with a lot of other cities. And when we found out that Al Sharpton was doing the march here, a lot of people in my city and a lot of activists around the country had said they were going to fly in and catch a bus in.
Brother Dia.
Hold it right up in front of your mouth.
God in heaven, we gather as the women gather at the foot of the cross of your son and the 2 that were executed with him on Calvary. We pray that you have mercy on us.
826 with Illinois, boy,
And that you open our hearts,
front of Lakewood School, Wilmington.
stop the violence wherever it resides in ourselves and in our world. We pray for the soul of Ortiz, for the victims, and for for their families.
Copy.
We make this prayer for your son's name. Amen.
Thank you all. If you're watching online, please share. Please go to Death Penalty.
Hey, everybody! There's a gate up the road as well. Everybody's getting deadlocked at the stairs. If you want to get in a little bit quicker, there is a gate down this road as well. We can get some people to take this way so we can park a little bit faster. Thank you very much.
So there's not a lot of chanting happening right now. I can see the end of the march now.
5-6 arrest, you're on.
Good, so let's...
3420
back
South
towards
Beaumont,
the
number 11. 3420 South
start.
Beaumont, number 11. 64-year-old female with lower back pain, wind shortness suppressed. Go ahead, have rescue advice.
Part of city's traffic, are they going over by Gerber?
Affirmative, several cars there.
Right down the road, I'll head over there. Right around the corner.
Yes, I'll look at it. I'll take a look at it.
Like max salad? That's a
Edward, first name Aaron, Adam, Robert, Ocean, Nora, middle initial P, Paul. White male, date of birth, 4/21 of 92, 42190. Lawn care, truck, all advice.
Illinois, no one.
10-4.
Dispatch 907, can you 21 dispatch?
203, Sheriff.
203.
That's just normal business traffic. Because he said he's out there too, and there's no problems here.
Dispatch.
6-5.
Someone was trying to call me. I was on another phone call, so you want to call me back?
7-4. 10-4.
Giving out free pizza here. It's not the PDX Resistance Assistance. I'm not sure where they are today.
Dispatch 265, can you try calling into dispatch?
Some cool shirts for sale. I need to make a quick little stop at my vehicle, so apologies for bringing you with me away from the people for a minute. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good.
I missed most of the march, had some family stuff dealing with, but I came and met you part way.
Right on.
Yeah, how have you been?
Doing good, yeah. Busy, so busy. I'm speaking today.
Good. I was just saying to my viewers, this is a substantial. I'm a little worried that the heat is going to keep people from hanging out.
Yeah.
It's hard just standing in the heat.
Yeah.
And there's very little shade, but I'm glad. Okay, well, I look forward to hearing what you have to say.
Have a lovely
You
day.
too. Good job out there.
Thank you.
As always. Okay. So, again, just taking a brief moment. Forgot to take my lens cap off. Now I don't really have a proper pocket for it, so it's cramping my style.
556, Tom Williams, 556 TWS on a silver Toyota.
These people are smart.
SUV.
Lots of people on bicycles.
Southbound 36 at Head Park.
Southbound.
Before dispatch.
7-4.
Judge Pulse resident.
Copy.
I can hear. It sounds like somebody's about to start talking. Woo! It's a hard day to be wearing black. These guys always have ASL interpretation. It's cool.
Picture. Alright, the complainant just wanted to make me aware of suspicious people in the condos next door. Benny.
Bye-bye. on a Ford Windsor.
Put me on with 53, please.
That one?
Answer comments to the call. We call the name.
Looks like there's a lot of really beautiful posters. Let's go have a look at those while we wait for the speakers.
Copy. Dispatch factory.
It says women are powerful and dangerous.
You're going to be heading towards Kenosha County for that bar call. Just advise if you're going to switch out or take that car.
Okay, I just got a message that my video is blocked because there was music playing in the background. Apparently, my video is now not discoverable because it may contain music that is copyrighted. It's ridiculous. It's not like I added the music is just playing. So, because of that, I may actually stop and restart because that means that only you guys who are watching already can see it. So I might do that. Although every time they play music, that's probably going to happen. I've seen that. It's happened before where they've, after I post it, they tell me that part of my video is muted. But this is the first time I've seen them say that my video is, like, blocked. All right. So I'm gonna it's so bright. I'll go over here. There's a lot of really beautiful. These are all posters.
How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Pretty good.
Beautiful posters. Okay. Whew. Okay. So I think I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna start my stream over because it just blocked it because of the music that was playing. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but if you want to watch the stream, I will just be on the lookout. I will start again. Okay? See you in 2 shakes. until then, wherever you are, whoever you are, take care of yourselves and each other. See you in a minute.
Brother Moore, hold your hand up. Please turn around and register to vote. Make sure you are registered to vote.
Black vote matters. Black vote matters.
Can you come in real quick? Hold on. Leaving.
Go. Go.
I am. Thanks, buddy. Good. Alright, so they didn't want to be recorded, I guess. So no, here, get over there. Over there? Oh, go ahead.
One to the count. One to the count, bitch.
Why don't you want to be recorded?
One to the count.
Why don't you want to be recorded?
One to the count. One to the count.
Can you get out of my personal space? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Fuck you, pussy. Go get him.
What are you gonna do?
Get him.
I'm recording on public property right here. They don't want to be recorded.
Get him. He's harassing us. Get him.
I'm not harassing anybody. What the fuck?
We're asking you to please get
What are you gonna do? I'm recording on public property. What the fuck?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Why don't you guys want to be recorded though? This is live footage. I'm not editing anything. Thank you. Fucking cocksuckers. Alright, so these protesters didn't want to be recorded. Thankfully, the cops helped us out there.
broad question, but in your mind, what's the solution? What do you think that we can do? Hello again. There's a lot of people who aren't here. Would you like to share your
Media keenyaafis miidiyaan baatis miseejii kana gaarii dabarsuudhaaf warri duuba gartee filaas deemaa warri. Please. So akka gaariitti akka argatanii picturii kan warri duuba jirtan laala qajeelcha akka gaariitti dhaamsa gara garaa jira ijoollee qeerroo kennarraa akkasumas warra abbaatii amantiirraa warra koominiitiirraa akkasumas miidiyaan illee as jira so obsaan walitti himnee walii dabarsinee adda deemnaa kun koortiidha. Illee jiranii wanti guddaan agartee politely waan kenna karaa nagaan akka gaariitti godhannee adda galu warri duuba siiqaa kaamallee akkasumas warri veestii ammoo.
CTV already have done the interview personally with Muhammad. So namoni is an interview yogadan. Asana kawali magne if you already interview for the taniru picture for the char one tefi. Namni interview at that time can.
Where's the march? Where's the march happening?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. We finished a little bit earlier. But I heard... No, these guys are about to put their helmets on.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, sure. Getting big bags out. I don't know, but they're getting their big bags out. I just heard them say, get their helmets on. Okay. Our tax dollars at work protecting that Trump hotel.
Sitting there with no issue. Why can't you though? It's a public office. It's for you. That position is for you to be able to walk in that door and have your voice heard. And Sheriff Lott, thank God, he will hear your concern. Okay? So what you're saying, you have the freedom of speech, you have the freedom of assembly, and the freedom of press. We're here for that. But if we're going to get to calling people names and all that, and see, I'm not going to get into that. You get to choose that truthfully. I'm still going to support you one way or the other. But the man was standing there until you start calling him all this and that. He drove by, I drive off too. Hold on. What did I call him? I'm just teasing.
Oh, I'm about to say, are we saying prosecuting?
No, the man said, no, he didn't. I'm just making a joke. No, but we good. I just say that to make.
But yeah, see, our whole position is this, right?
the issues that where your mask at? So you out here trying to do right, you ain't got no mask. And I lost my dad last week. I lost my aunt the week before.
My condolences to you, guys.
Put on a mask.
That's right.
Let's put on a mask.
Each one teach one.
Each one teach one.
And looking out for your neighbors.
And looking out for one of that.
I need you to speak to chief of police. Because we don't get down like that. And we got this.
We just have to be fair. And that's what I'm telling you. You might think a lot about Sheriff Lott. He's very ineffective. So what you hear from a business and what people say is not true. I wouldn't work for the guy if I believed that. I wouldn't be standing here with the force of me to say what I'm saying if he was what people trying to say. I wouldn't support that. So what I'm telling you, because he allows me to have that force, he allows me to communicate, he allows me to be the guy that can stand before you and say, hey, I represent him. That tells you what he thinks. So what I'm telling you is you have an opportunity. And if it was something we messed up, we just we're not perfect. We want to fix it too. We got areas in our department that need to be fixed. Where we can fix it with. We don't know it's broken unless you help us. That's fair. We don't know it's broken unless you help us.
No, I have an issue in my neighborhood.
Yes, ma'am.
Substation in my neighborhood. I live on Federal property, and I feel like there's
What do you?
homeless people.
You live in Charleston?
I live in Charleston.
Girl, you too far away for me to help you.
Yeah, but I just want my voice heard.
Now you gonna come down here? Look, I'm gonna give you some information. Listen, I'm gonna give you some information. Go back to Charleston. People be mad at me down here. Come on.
That's all right, but do you think that's right that they should have a substation?
Why y'all keep asking me what I think? It's not my opinion because I don't know the history of what's going on. So,
we don't need too many homeless people. We ought to have a substation and a federal housing community. That's wrong. That's wrong.
Yes, ma'am. And your voice should be heard.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Your voice is just as important. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I tell them guys, you don't know what to call. Then I go up the phone. They start saying, well, I didn't think you're gonna call.
Right. I can write it down.
Once we unbox it, get it in the right direction. It changes.
1, 2 more interviews.
But it don't change your mission. I don't want you to stop this. You're going to do it. That's okay.
That's why the WNBA girls got the t-shirt where they spell his name out and then they got the 7 dots in the back.
National What's up? Black Lives Matter. Agreed.
What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Backline on this field. Let's roll. Thank you, Fred. This is what democracy looks like.
I don't mind telling you I'm feeling a little nervous about this. The stated purpose of this march is nonviolence, but the cops are bracing for full impact. So, as we've seen in other places, peaceful protesters get attacked by violent cops. So, stay with this, share this out, please. We're right near the Trump Hotel here in D.C.
We don't need no Yo, Ty, we about to shut the bridge down. You ready?
I need some water.
Wow. Medics. We marching. No,
Hey, Sean. You about to get one action? Let's thank God for the birth. Let's thank God for the birth. Hey, the next case that is closer to the voices. You want to step in. You want to step in. We're not people, we're non-violent. Like I just said, we're not people because we're just so damn people, we're non-violent as well. That's what you tell me. Up 12, right in the arm. Up 12, in top. Up 12, right in the arm. Up 12, in top. Lock it up, lock it up. Hey y'all. What I want y'all to remember, right, is that we are out here with a purpose. We are out here just some frustrated kids that just want to fuck around, right? We are out here because we are mad about everything. We got mothers out here, right? We got people who, when they turn on the news and they see these sad-ass stories, they fear that it's them or their loved ones that could be next. We have people out here that are fighting for a new America because, as the guy said back there, months after Breonna Taylor's name is in every fucking celebrity's mouth and she got an Oprah cover, she got a law named after her, she got billboards, she still has no justice. We're marching because in the middle of us marching about police brutality, they fucking brutalizing us. We're marching because, as a preface to our March on Washington, America looks the same way it did going into the first March on Washington. Racial tensions, unsettled, black people, unvalued, black women, unprotected. What has changed?
Nothing.
What has changed?
Nothing.
We're going to change it though. We're the last generation that's going to be upset like this. We're the last generation that's going to be afraid like this. We're the last generation We didn't come here to play around, man. We didn't come here to ask for justice because we did that for far too long. We came to demand justice. We came to demand justice, and it's, like I said, this isn't peaceful because they only seem to understand disorder in this America. They'll tell you that what we're doing right now is un-American. These right-wing pundits will tell you that we're lawless, but they forget that the Boston Tea Party was just what this is right now. That's right. Yeah. Standing against what is wrong. Standing together. As I look out in this crowd, I see a mix of different races, different ages, different orientations. And that lets me know that we're on the right side of history. The person in this crowd to the oldest person in this crowd, that lets me know that what we are doing has purpose. Understand that in the legacy of John Lewis, you all are causing what is good trouble. Good trouble! Good trouble! Good trouble! So as we march on as an undivided DC, carrying on our collective action in separate parts of the city, I want you guys to understand history will remember you as patriots because I already do. I bring you on to the move. Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our house! Our house! Our house! Our house! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our street! Our house! Our house! Our house! Say it, man! Hey, stay tight, stay tight. On the left, on the left, on the right, tighten up, tighten up. Hey, good morning. Link on. I need you to link up. I need a strong line. We just got a couple people just joined us and they didn't know where to go. So now we're going to link up. If you look at the wings of over here, you are not linked up. I can't afford that. So I need you to link up. I need you to link up. You're right next to me. I love you. I see a lot of people over here who don't want to link up. I love you too much. I care about you too much. So link up. Link up. Don't be shy. Don't come over here. I'm not a boss. I'm sorry for my motherfucking life. Okay, I need to tighten up. Can someone go in the back right here and get this tightened up? In the back. That's what you can tighten up. Thank you, Bill. Hi, Bones. I just thought to join them. I need that because if we can tear gas and look at you for over there, they hit you with your bike, I can kill you. Let's tighten up back here. Tighten up. Let's stay compact. Off of both sides of it. Tighten up. That's all. Tighten up. Stay tight. Stay tight. Let's tighten up. Now, Chester! No key! Go, guys! We got a march right now, right? And quickly, I want to explain why we say her name, we don't say his name. Just real quick time, let's go through the point of view. We say her name because how many people know the name of South South? How many people know the name of India Taker? How many hands up? How many people know the name of Malcolm McKenna?
Most likely going to
Alright, so you understand why there's too many fucking names and we don't say his name because we know who Samir Rice is. We know who Trayvon Martin is. We know who George Floyd is. We know who Emmett Till is. There were black women back then that died. So when I hear y'all out here, I want you fucking saying her name. Hear me? Alright, you feel me? Yeah. Alright, now you want to get a nerd? Yeah.
Ayana Jones!
Fuck, Mel. Fuck, Mel.
Ayana Jones!
Breonna Taylor! 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 Say it louder! Breonna Taylor! Say her name! Breonna Taylor! Stay linked up for me. Stay linked up. Keep the pace. Keep the pace. Stay linked up. Fuck that lightning. Fuck that thunder thing. God for the weather because the sun's in fucking eyes. Guys! Watch the sound. 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 No justice! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No peace! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
So if you're still with this, please share it out. I think there's going to be a moment here of civil disobedience. People are linking arms. There's been mention of potential tear gas as a result of what we're about to do here. So, heads up. Share this out. Thanks for watching.
Slow it down, tighten up! 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 And everybody with a bullhorn, act
your front, please. I'm the main one in the back telling y'all to slow down. So it's not me.
Mark cut. Mark cut. Mark cut. Mark cut. Mark cut. From this moment forward. From this moment forward. Let's make sure. Mark cut. 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 Mark cut to the back. Mark cut. Get some people in the front, please. Point the people in the back. Mark cut. Mark cut. Mark cut. Mark cut. Mark cut. Pause. We got more people too. Say it. One. We got the people too. Say it. Three. We want justice. Okay, we want justice.
So there's a large contingent of cops gathering behind the march. I don't really see them.
Black Lives Matter. Defund the police. 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 Black Lives Matter. Defund the police.
Can we slow it down? Can we slow it down just a little bit? Okay, we just want to slow it down just a little bit.
Defund the police! Black Lives Matter! 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 Defund the police!
I can't love two people at the same time. I tried that shit. I ended up getting divorced. Y'all laughing. Y'all know y'all been in the same boat I've been in. Don't try this shit. Just couldn't make up my mind. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. We're here to talk about the fact that y'all got to fall in love with yourselves again. Y'all can't look at us like we're doing something special. You got to walk away and say, then we got to form our own. Then we got to take care of our own. Then we got to start defending our own. Then we got to start policing our own. Then we got to start buying our own. Then we got to start encouraging our own. Then we got to start correcting our own. Stop spectating all the goddamn time when you see something, because the only thing you're interested in is that drug that you hooked to.
Paris. No, not yet, Paris.
Right now, it's called a smartphone. But it's a dumb device because it dumbs you down. You don't look up no more. You rather witness life through that goddamn device in your hand than fixing what's wrong with your people. So I'm going to ask y'all one more time. See if it's out here. Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Black power! Now I'm going to say it because y'all know I got you. Black Lives Matter! Yeah, they do when black people start acting like it. That's the part that y'all never say. Black lives do matter. When black people start acting like Black Lives Matter. That's when we start asking everybody else to act like Black Lives Matter. See, people don't respect you if you don't respect yourself. That's right. That's right. And as a people, I know goddamn well everybody out here got high self-esteem. If I step on your shoe, talk about your mama or your family, you ready to whip my ass because you got personal esteem and it's
I blocked him.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But a lot of y'all got low racial esteem. Soon as they attach the word black to it, everybody thinks it's a problem. You're looking down and can't be as good. Now to the good white folks out here who believe everything I'm saying and say, I agree with you, Jay. I rock with you, Jay. I understand what y'all saying in the interface. I understand what the new Black Panthers is putting down. I understand that. But how can I help? You go tell your people the same thing I just told you. Instead of y'all sitting around talking about the good old days when your grandpa used to go out in the pickup truck and lynch black boys. Because ever since NFAC came on the scene, those lynchings stopped, didn't they? Ever since y'all saw all those black people with guns, a lot of shit stopped, didn't it? And for a while, the police shooting stopped for a while, but then Black people start fighting amongst themselves like they always do. So what happened? White folks sat back and said, there they go doing that dumb shit again. Let's get back to busting in their ass. And that's exactly why we out here today. I don't have to ask y'all when it's going to stop because I know it's going to happen again.
Alaya Burnside, welcome back.
It's never going to stop until you stop it. How y'all going to stop it? Two ways. The first way is y'all need to arm your goddamn self. Stop being afraid of a gun. Because it's obvious that they don't think that you are not afraid of a bullet.
That's right.
Because they ain't got no problem giving you some. Ain't no more billy clubs. Ain't no more tasers. You get 12 shots, the whole goddamn clip. Just because you're black. You ain't got to believe it. Don't wait until it happens to you. Breonna Taylor was in her bed and got up and somebody was banging on her goddamn door. And now she's dead and gone. And ain't nobody been locked up yet. And ain't nobody out here tearing up shit no more. We just talking about it. Everybody should not be relaxing right now.
That's right.
I don't care about the white boy that went up to Kenosha because his mama bought him a gun he wasn't supposed to have, gave his ass a ride up there, and let him shoot some goddamn people and took them home. That's not our problem.
All right, guys.
Our problem is
So it's about to storm right now. That doesn't mean I'm leaving. It just means I gotta be careful because my shit ain't waterproof. Oh, it is water resistant, but it ain't waterproof. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I appreciate it. I'm not getting off. Just know that I'm going to be streaming as much as possible. But a storm is coming. And people, you know, they do stupid shit. Hold on, what is he doing? Oh! What is he doing? Yo, what the fuck is he doing? Yo! Let me see, watch. What the fuck y'all talking about? Don't touch him! Fuck y'all thought this was? Nah, back nothing! Back nothing, don't touch him neither! Do not touch Dirty Knuckles! Fuck you thought this shit was? We own this shit! Do not touch him! Do not touch him! You're not back to go! No! Nope!
That's why I ain't come back out here. We out here. That fucked my leg. Who's gonna come back? My leg. But I'm here right now. No, just they fucked his leg up. Video all over. Yeah, you fucked my leg. Boy, you think you tough? You think you tough? No, you think you tough? Yeah, you are. Every time I bite, I'm trying to get in his face and let him bite. Y'all hit me with y'all fucking bites. Y'all tripping.
Do not touch Dirty Knuckles. Y'all tripping. Fuck you thought this shit was? Y'all niggas work for us. What the fuck? Oh, we ain't getting
I'll chill with it. It's fucking storming, man. Shit. Fuck.
I know he did. I know he jumped over the fence, but it don't matter though. We paid him, bro. Why are you giving us orders?
He good though?
I don't give a he good, but I don't care what he did.
Wait, but why did he jump the fence?
I don't know why he did it, and I don't care.
They're gonna tackle his ass.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. You telling me you need all this for one person? It don't matter what they about to do,
I just don't want him to get shot, bro.
And that's why we all out here, bro. We all think the same.
Nah, yo, they beat women, my nigga. They were just
my nigga yesterday. Yeah,
I was there.
Yeah, you was there. Okay.
They smacked the phone in the face, my nigga. Nah.
That's the nigga that wanted to fight. Yeah, I was with him yesterday. Yeah, I know you're talking about. They beat this nigga.
They beat that nigga. What happened?
Homie jumped the fence, bro. What you mean? This nigga jumped the fence, bro. Yo, but where's the way? If he jumped the fence, where's the way around?
That way. You went that way.
So that's why they were trying to trap him? They're trying to trap him?
They're gonna do that. They're gonna get his ass.
Yo, he's wildin'. What the fuck? Why would he do that? Shit is pouring, bro. I gotta use this shit as my fucking umbrella.
should be logging on.
Yesterday on the live feed, Black Lives Matter does not mean that white lives doesn't matter. So these towels have been selling one for 15 or two, both of them, for 25, and they've been doing great.
Can they get one?
Only me though. She didn't say it to nobody else.
No, she said it to us.
Yeah, but she said it to me first though.
I mean, she can't tell you to disperse. She can't. You can't know.
Alright, let's look over here. It looks like the police have blocked off his entrance. I think fully. I'm gonna just keep eyes on it for now. Oh. hurt nobody. And honestly, it's hot as hell out here. I welcome the rain. Hot as hell in DC.
Get somewhere safe, Rob. I'm trying. My hotel is like 3 blocks away, so I'm.
Hell yeah. Alright. Oh my god, God's rage and anger with BLM, so he's gonna make it rain and cool us off. Sounds good to me. Familiar with this area. CNN lies as usual. Can't even get the fucking weather right.
Words in my mouth. You're putting words in my mouth.
Sorry.
Yes, I believe in you. I absolutely believe that's No, that's not true. See, that's ignorant. You're ignorant. You are. You would need to study things.
For all the viewers, he just said he believes in Q, so everything after that is invalid.
Are you in Mensa? Are you in Mensa? You are?
Oh, he's in Mensa. He's in Mensa, so.
I don't believe you.
He's in Mensa.
Hell, like I said, they didn't believe.
Does his plate show what branch? His plate show right there. You can look up. You can look him up. There you go. Oh no, he
Alright, nobody wants to. All you want to do is talk.
No, I want to go down here and I want to let you know. People don't hate black people.
Go talk to them people up there.
Yeah. You know how many white people died in the war?
You know how many traitors to the country?
Yes, they were. They tried to leave their country. So what happened?
That is a real Q person. He just said that he believes in Q, and he's even got a fuck the deep state with FUQ as fuck. He's got a lot of fertilizer. Wonder what he's trying to do with all this fertilizer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what the fuck do you need that much fertilizer for? Are you a farmer? Oh, I guess Hug a farmer, so maybe on the off chance that he's not trying to build a fucking bomb.
Or give it to someone that is.
Don't worry, I'm watching out for those reverse lights. Oh, it was nice watching you talk to a brick wall. Jeez, please. Fuck.
Thank you,
Wonder what-
ladies. I love
We're here for you.
Okay. God damn.
I'm sorry. I think you're right.
Here they are giving their little high fives and shit. Fucking idiots.
Crazy, bro. You kidding me? Watching from Miami. I wish we had Miami weather right now, Diana.
revolution in one person. I'm Martin Luther King, I'm Malcolm X. When you kill that person, then you kill their revolution. But you see the dynamic of new power that our revolution is trying to do. There's a new power dynamic that says the power is in the people. Now we might have talking heads, they might have somebody else talking to them, but they're just a mouthpiece for what we are, collectively. Because without you guys, it's just a couple people up here with mouthpieces, right? This is a movement because we are all moving together. And so I want you guys to remember that as you guys are going to marches, it takes a good follower to lead, but at some point in time, understand that you too can lead. That you don't have to wait till somebody can lead that all happens. You have the same ability to come and organize, to expand your capacity, to take whatever bridges you want, whatever streets you want, to make whatever cause for justice you want. You are just as powerful as anybody that has spoken tonight, or will speak for the rest of your days. And it's important to really pass that along because, like I said, all too often, people feel as though they have to be the one that is driving the movement. And so it has to slowly build it down with them. Let me tell you something. Nothing will wear me down with any one of us. But it has to be because of all of us. Because of each and every one of you guys have a contribution to what they're going to do.
God damn it. We've lost people in Seattle in this exact situation. Yeah, we've done this before. Okay, but we've lost. Okay. I know, I got you. Okay. Listen, man, you guys know I'm about safety with protesting. I tried, but you cannot tell people how to protest. You can't. And I respect that, and I respect they're going to do what they're going to do, and that's their fucking choice. Yo, let me get these license plates real quick, just in case. Just in case. Grabbing some plates. It looks like that police officer has now blocked off the road, but with only one motorcycle, so I hope that they fucking stay consistent and they keep this shit blocked off. For real. I can't handle someone getting hurt right now. I really fucking can't handle it, and nobody else deserves that shit.
Break right now.
So the CDC, everyone goes off the statistics of the CDC from 2018. Everybody knows that black women are 3 to 4 more times more likely to die than their white counterparts. Say that. I was about to say that's true, but it's not. They're actually 5 times more likely to die than their white counterparts.
popping over there.
The government will give the hospital a $15,000 payout for each client. They won't do it for
I'm about to go see this shit.
That was given to us through the hospital as
I know you guys love to say, not you guys, but, you know, people who are I don't know, youth, they call us like snowflakes, millennials, whatever. I know you guys say that we are so, like, our feelings are so easily hurt, but the minute I call a fried ass chicken white lady, like, people get upset. To me, it sounds like some of y'all get a little bit butthurt over shit more than you should. And I'm just talking shit now, but I'm just like, I'm over it, you know? What the fuck? Don't do it! Yo, watch out! Hey! Who's running? I know your bitch ass ain't running! Get the fuck back here! Hold the fucking line! Who the fuck you think you are? Get back here! 2 cops and you run scared? Not today! Not today! Not today! Don't get it twisted! There's 2 cops, and the road's blocked. They're retreating. Y'all are good.
Somebody say emotion. Somebody say emotion. And that means unity. Let's be mindful of that, y'all. We are in this fight together. So let's respect each other. Let's join each other. Let's support our brothers and sisters. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank you so much. Right? To also include all black people. I haven't seen you for the first day after protesting. It's so good to see you, brother. I'm sorry about that. So it's very important that we support each other. I'm a black woman and I will stand here and tell you that I love black men, even if I'm not attracted to all black men. So we're asking for the same thing. We're only asking for reciprocity. So
my name is Aria Mormon. I am Miss Black Oregon.
Oregon International Ambassador 2020. And I am here today to uplift, encourage, and enlighten the community. All of my sister queens are at the Washington March, and I am here because my sister queen requested my services, and I said I absolutely have to be here because I love Oregon, I love Portland, I love what we are doing. We are setting the standard. And so with that, I want to make sure that I'm very clear about what our purpose is. This is not a fad. This is not a quick momentary discussion of rights. This is a long-term movement that has been going long before we had the unfortunate demise of George Floyd. I want to be very clear. This is not a fad. I see cars with Black Lives Matter painted on it, and we appreciate your solidarity. But I want to make it very, very clear that this is something that's going to keep going, and all lives will not matter until Black Lives Matter. We are faced with a machine that is tearing us apart. That machine is non-accountable leadership. That machine is devouring our children through education, our healthcare, our housing. I've never seen so many tents in the city of Portland in my life. I grew up in Portland. This is my home, and I am disgusted by the lack of accountability of our leaders. I don't care what the mandate was today. I came here as an ambassador to speak up and say that we can do better. I came here as an ambassador not to point fingers, but to point in the right direction. I came here as an ambassador to remind you all that this is not a fad. This is our lives at stake here, our children's lives, our elderly. We have to step up. We are in a pandemic, and it is only going to get worse when it gets colder outside. We need to care for one another, and how can we do that? We need to start giving mutual aid to the organizations that deserve it. We have right now budgets that are coming through to organizations that constantly exploit the BIPOC community. And we are not going to stand for it anymore. When we are marching in the streets, we are demanding that our funding goes towards organizations that are grassroots, that are on the front line handling business. I am tired of seeing organizations pull up their bootstraps and say yes, massa, to people that don't deserve it. I am tired of seeing our children be miseducated by a system that does not teach them where they come from. If your child is old enough to learn about racism, then your child is old enough to learn about privilege. Enough is enough. And if you are not fed up and if you are not tired, then step aside, because us soldiers are not going to play around anymore. And to the organizations that think it's acceptable to push leaders that are accountable to the side, shame on you. You should step up for the organizations that are handling business, such as Don't Shoot Portland, such as Care Not Cops. These are the organizations that are at the front line handling business. And I'm serious today. I'm not standing for the exploitation anymore. You will not call me to do anything to make your organization look great. I am here today to tell you that if you want to step up and be a true accountable leader, you need to support the organizations that are on the front lines handling business. I don't want to hear any more riffraff about politics. Go straight to the knowledge. Who has been doing it since day one? Who has been stepping up for the community when nobody wanted to step up for the community? Who? You know who! You know who! So when you get ready to go towards November and you get ready to register, you know what to do. I don't even have to say it. You know what to do. Enough is enough. If you're sick and tired of seeing the tents on the sidewalks, seeing the allocation of funding going into the police chief, if you're tired of seeing this happen and you want to see something new happen, you know what to do. How many more? Who's stepping up? Who's there for the families when they lose their beloved child? Not Ted. Yeah, I said it. Who's stepping up for the families when they need relocation because they're a part of gang-affiliated shootings and they don't have anywhere to go? Not Ted. Who's stepping up? I need to see it happen. I need to see these organizations that claim that they believe that Black Lives Matter to actually step up and support the community. These events are all great. This is wonderful. But when everything was said and done, and we decided that this is not okay, what's happening in our streets and the tear gas being exported, like literally nobody stepped up. Who stepped up and said, stop tear gassing our community? Who stepped up and said, hey, we need to research this? Who stepped up? I don't have to say it. You know who's doing the work. This is just a reminder that when you're at home slumbering and when you are trying to figure out how you can be of support the mutual fund organizations that deserve to have the frontline leadership. Because one person can't do it alone. One person cannot do it alone. And I will let you all know that I stand on the shoulders of the Ambassadors of Change Incorporated. We are supposed to be change agents. We are not just beauty queens. I don't answer to anyone here. I love you all, but this is what I do. I step in and I call it out for what it is. No more pushing our great leaders to the side. We need to elevate our great leaders and back our great leaders who care about our community. Rest in peace to my cousin, Sammy, who was shot in blood 2 weeks ago. How many more? Cheyenne Harris. How many more? How many more do we need for us to realize that this is something that has to be dismantled? Jake Blake, interfering in community issues, not police issues. Shot 7 times in the back. How many more? No more. 72 hours hanging from a jail cell. Sandra Bland. How many more? 7 minutes and 46 seconds. A knee to a neck. How many more? So if you know that the answer is no more, then you know what to do. So when I say stay, you say rooted. Stay. Stay. And I'd like to introduce our new reigning Miss Black Teen Oregon International Ambassador 2020, Ariana Moorhead.
Yes! Can we clap more louder for Aria because she's wonderful? I had trouble picking my platform for my reign. I didn't know what bothered me the most between racism and being a woman. So I went with being a woman, and so my platform is rape culture. Rape culture is affecting us more than ever. Men are allowed to catcall us, tell us what to do, tell us what to wear, teach us how they want us to act. That's not okay. Especially at a young age. There's too much domestic violence going on for this rape culture to still be going on. Like, I'm tired of people being like shut down because they talk about their stories and their victims. I believe victims. I don't care what nobody says, because rape is real, domestic violence is real, trauma is real, and you guys need to listen. And you guys need to be allies and support when somebody tells you something. If you see something, say something. You might be minding your business, but you could potentially save somebody's life. So please, if you say something, see something, say something about it. Don't bite your tongue, because there are too many stories of girls being raped and kidnapped, and especially black women. Especially black women. Do you know how many black women are missing that could be found by now, but white people do not care? The police don't care. Whoever's in charge of missing people doesn't care. They only care about the white faces that you see on TV, the white people, the white babies that they put on Facebook. They don't care about the black ones. We have to find them ourselves. So stay woke and educate yourselves. Like Aria said, I don't owe a conversation to nobody because I run on my own time. So educate yourself and learn and pass that knowledge down to somebody else to prevent losing another life, to prevent another domestic violence case, to prevent another rape case. Okay, I'm done for now.
And if you want to follow our reigns and the work we'll be doing here in Portland, you can go to rooted.black Inc. on Facebook, and we will be sure to post upcoming events. Right now, we're just working on building something amazing, so we will launch that when it's time. But just stay rooted, and we love you all for taking time to listen to us today.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
He's scared as fuck.
Might as well shut it down with your gas burning.
You gotta go home and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
And his gas is burning. Frankenstein on Halloween.
You feel me?
Look, I got no
Hey, bro, hop out with us. Hop out with us.
Yeah.
You not getting through them. Just hop. Hey, if you hopped out, you'll have a better chance. If you hop out, you got a chance. Oh, shit. He about to cry. Look at him.
No, he's comedy right now. He's on TV.
This is our statement. I will be the one black preacher who actually sticks to his time today. Amen, amen, it is hot. We, the BIPOC faith leaders and laity council for Black Lives, believe all creation screams Black Lives Matter. We believe that the collective story and golden thread that runs through all faith traditions and sacred scriptures the world over is one of a liberating creator who steps into human history for the express purpose of salvation. We believe this salvation is the unfolding of a kingdom of heaven that is called collective liberation by peoples all across the world.
Dude, nothing.
We moving over here. Hi, everybody. We moving over here. Hop across this grass. Ain't no snakes for food. Help my brother with this cart. Right, we found help with the cart.
I'll just take it. Thanks. Sorry. No, you're good.
If you scared, go home and put on the Disney Channel, nigga. We got an action. If you scared, go down Adams Morgan and have a cocktail, nigga. We out. You scared by a fucking dog. We got you, punk. We occupying this bitch, y'all.
Pacific Northwest. We see you, Salem, and we are with you. We hope and pray and earnestly desire that when the people of the Pacific Northwest watch us step up to the front lines like some of us have been since day one, they will allow us to bless this liberation movement and offer support and mutual aid and spiritual care. We hope and pray and earnestly desire they might believe there are actually some black leaders in this community who say, Black Lives Matter! We thank you for your time. We thank you for your solidarity. Come and gas us, Teddy.
Amen. If I could have our next individual come forward, Sophia.
Yeah, for sure. I actually grew up.
Those of you who don't know me, I'm not a poet. I'm not a public speaker, so we're going to hope this goes well. I'm going to be starting my senior year at St. Mary's Academy this fall. I like art. Oh, thank you. I like art, I like language, I like learning, and I live in the Numbers in Northeast Portland. My family comes from the Fongbe tribe of Benin, West Africa. And last year, there was a row of townhouses that were built behind my house facing my window. And this year, families started to move in. And not long after the murder of George Floyd, I looked out my bedroom window to find 3 black children playing on the balcony of their new family home. They were all under the age of 5, at least, and they wore these big, chunky sweaters with like funny phrases on them. And they were playing this game, the kind of game that only siblings can understand. And they laughed, that kind of carefree laugh. And there was this big sister, and she led her little siblings in all of their summer fun. Watching them, I immediately thought of 3 things. The first was myself. I had nearly forgotten about childhood summers, playing with made-up games with my brothers, being really bossy and telling them what to do, and letting out those same laughs, high-pitched and all-consuming. Those games where everything is funny, and you're so young, you don't even think about anything but the present. The second thing I thought about was George Floyd. Had he shared in those same games with his siblings? Had he laughed like that, so carefree, relentlessly with his whole body, unknown to the future that would be stolen from him? The third thing I saw were my own children. I've always been that person that wanted kids. I imagined raising little black beautiful children and teaching them all sorts of things. I would teach them French, how to carry themselves, about our culture. I imagine doing their hair in the little puffs with the elastics with the balls that like really hurt your head. And maybe I'd put them in funny sweaters and watch them laugh. My thoughts turned darker as the reality of our society jaded my dreams, as they so often do. Would I have to teach them how to not get shot before I taught them to love themselves? Would I have to teach them how to deal with racial slurs before I teach them how to make fufu or braid hair? Would I have to teach them how to survive before I teach them how to live? How do you tell a child that there's a monster out there, and as their parent, you can do your best, but you cannot protect them? As I thought of these things, I turned my attention back to these 3 kids in front of me. We have lost so much of our community, and I am here today because of them. I am here to honor them. However, I'm also here today for those that we have not lost. I am here today to make sure those children on that balcony do not have to suffer the same fate. I am here to protest for them, protect my own children, ensure that all of our children's carefree laughter may carry on a little bit longer than the rest of ours. Thank you.
do better than that. Give her a round of applause. So at this time, I'm calling for the DJ. If the DJ can come to the stage real quick. If the DJ can come to the stage real quick. We want to be respectful to everyone's time, so if the DJ can come to the stage real quick. So at this time, while we're waiting for the DJ to come, I'm gonna invite our political action chair of the NAACP to come up.
I mean, people are allowed to express their political opinions as we protest, but the Black Lives Matter movement is not something that is unique to just the US. I really want to express that to you guys, because colorism is real all over the world. All over the world. If you aren't aware what colorism is, please look into it. Hey, do you guys remember MLK? Yeah, he spoke over there and advocated that we do exactly what we're doing right now. So, pretty dope.
I'm from the Seminole Tribe of Florida, and I was educatedly liberated from Howard University, and I am the current interim political action chair for Portland branch of the NAACP. I'm going to make this very brief because I, like you, feel like I'm in a AME Zion church on a summer Sunday. So, as political action chair, I ask everyone here to first register to vote. Register to vote like your life depended on it. Second, my committee is engaging in conversations with Senator Merkley in amending the 13th Amendment. For those of you who aren't aware, slavery still exists in this country, but it is under the guise and it operates under the guise of prison labor. This is not just an NAACP problem. I need all hands on deck from all organizations to work with me, because we have one of the hardest constitutions in the world to change. They don't make it easy for a reason. And lastly, for those of you who are interested in environmental justice work, my committee is going to be engaging with Governor Brown to pressure her to come out formally against the LNG pipeline that is going to run through Canada to Coos Bay. This is not just an indigenous problem. It is a white farm owner problem. It is a brown person problem, because all of us drink the same water. We all have water in our bodies, and it is important to protect that element of life, the basic element of life. When we are in our mother's wombs, we are surrounded by water. Those are the three things I ask. I'm pretty accessible, and I ask you to work with me, because community engagement is very important for me, and I want all voices at the table, because how can we make sure we don't leave anyone behind if we don't make space for them? Thank you for being here. Thank all the indigenous relatives for continuing to take care of this land that we called Portland. Have a good day, and Black Lives Matter.
Whole shit.
Good one.
Excuse me. Yeah. What a jersey. Girl protesting needs to skinny. Really though. Really? Maybe girl. Okay, we only do 1 meal a day. We walk miles. Really though? I'm 47. Serious. White people to the front. Black people to the we gonna keep that part of this one part. Okay, if they spray us out, I'm gonna let y'all know right now DC fucked up if they spray us. That's all. I'm never gonna get this out of my clothes.
Black trans lives matter. Black trans lives matter. No peace. No peace. No peace.
It looked like he packing cigarettes or some shit. Say that.
We don't need you motherfuckers.
Come on, let's get it. It's just you now. It's just me and you now. We got to get out of here. It's too many of them and not enough of us right now. Let's get it. Come on, bro. Come on. I'm bringing bro. Come on, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on. Come on, King. Let's get it. Come on. All right. Where you from? I'm from San Diego. Oh, facts. I got a mentor from Freetown.
That's where I'm from, bro.
Word?
Yeah.
You Fula?
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.